A new and startling claim about Iran's nuclear ambitions. Not uranium, not plutonium, but something far more elusive. Israeli media now reports Tehran explored a pure fusion nuclear weapon, a technology no country on Earth has ever mastered. According to a report by U.S Iran, Iranian scientists examined what it described as a fourth-generation nuclear weapon, based on pure fusion. Unlike conventional nuclear arms, such a weapon would not require uranium or plutonium and would produce little radiation or fallout. The report says it remains unclear why Iran would pursue such a technically extreme path, given that pure fusion weapons are widely considered beyond current scientific capability. Israeli analysts suggest several possible motives, including an attempt to obscure continued interest in conventional nuclear weapons and bypass international non-proliferation rules, or build advanced scientific expertise that could shorten future development timelines. Another theory is that Iran was seeking experience in highly complex nuclear physics, even if the fusion route itself was never expected to succeed. These claims broadly align with reporting this week by The Washington Post, which said U.S. and Israeli intelligence began collecting information in 2023, indicating Iran was exploring multiple nuclear weapon pathways. According to the Post, U.S. intelligence assessed that Iranian researchers were also studying a crude fission device, one that could be built more quickly if Tehran's leadership reversed its long-standing ban on nuclear weapons. By contrast, fusion research was seen as aspirational and, according to U.S. and Israeli analysts, beyond Iran's reach. Separately, new satellite imagery has raised fresh questions about activity at Iran's Natanz nuclear facility, damaged during June's conflict. The Institute for Science and International Security says December images show Iran placing panels over a destroyed enrichment building, possibly concealing repair or recovery efforts. Amid this, spokesperson for Iran's Atomic Energy Organization has made a stark claim. Behrouz Kamalwandi said Iran has achieved major nuclear advances and could build an atomic weapon with little difficulty if it chose to do so. Kamalwandi argues that unlike nuclear power plants, which require constant fuel control and technical precision, a bomb is simpler. It needs no sustained reaction and explodes instantly. He says Iran has now reached what he calls the edge of power in nuclear science, claiming there are no unknowns left in the field. These remarks follow a dramatic escalation earlier this year, a 12-day war in June that ended with U.S. airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. Before those strikes, Iran was enriching uranium to near weapons-grade levels, a move Tehran insists was not for weapons, but which Western governments say has no civilian justification beyond 20%. Now, the UN nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency, has resumed inspections inside Iran, but with major limits. IAEA chief Rafael Grossi says inspectors are barred from several sensitive sites damaged in the June strikes, calling current access important but insufficient. Grossi stresses that Iran cannot unilaterally decide whether inspectors can enter bombed facilities, insisting the agency must independently verify safety claims. But Kamalwandi rejects those demands, saying the IAEA's safeguards were written for peacetime, not for a country whose nuclear sites have been attacked. He warns that granting access to facilities like Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan while security threats persist could endanger Iran, adding Tehran is exploring alternative ways to account for nuclear material. The IAEA is still seeking answers about Iran's past nuclear activities and undeclared materials, questions Grossi says cannot be resolved without full site access. As inspections stall and rhetoric sharpens, the nuclear dispute enters a dangerous phase where capability, intent, and verification remain sharply contested.